Hello, we're on day 4 of our winter storm. Snow totals are officially at 8.5 inches. What we thought would have been melted by now, it's not. Our side roads still aren't passable. I think our main roads are fine. Kids have been out of school for 2 days. I don't know if they're gonna go back tomorrow or not, so it's actually up to 32 degrees, which quite honestly feels like a heat wave, and it's really, really calm. There's not even a breeze, which is unusual for us, but very, very nice. We're gonna go up to the milk barn and attempt to scrape the holding pin and see what we can do. Lance said we're chiseling manure. That's the official term for it.
Manure is so froze, we'll have to
So we're checking the holding pin, the freestall barn, all of it.
So in mid-afternoons after milking, after everything's pretty well thawed out in here, we come in here and we're washing milkers, pipelines, things that we can't do after milking of a morning because all of our wash trays will be full of ice. So we'll let them thaw out and then we'll come back in here and wash pipelines. As you can see, we haven't been able to do much to the lots because you've got to wash everything off with water, and the last thing we want to do is make a sheet of ice. So when it gets this cold, we won't scrape, flush, nothing. So he's going to come up here in a minute with the skid steer, and we're going to try to scrape the lot. A lot of it's still going to be frozen, but we can get some of it out of here to help the process and start thawing. We leave it rough intentionally so the cows are not slipping and sliding. They got a little bit of texture. Saves us from having to put sand on the lot. Yes, after we do it today, we will have to sand the lot. We'll have to sand everything tonight, but we try to use as less sand as we can, let manure do the work. I guess it's been 4 days since we've got to scrape anything. So we're going to get that done and see if we can't get these pipelines and everything washed and get it ready for milking again.
Honestly, I think all the precautions we took for this storm worked out extremely well. I think day 3, our airlines that control the head gates to go up and down, they gave us a little trouble, froze up a little bit, but Lance was able to keep them going. So, no,
For the most part,
I think we did pretty good.
For the most part, we survived pretty well. You know, like she said, 3rd day, I figured we'd have some airline trouble. I actually thought it would have been yesterday morning, but it wasn't. It was last night we had airline trouble on getting the stalls raised up. It took me forever to find where it was frozen at. Once we got it thawed out, we never had trouble. This morning on the fourth morning was pretty good. I think we only got down to around 9 degrees, I think, here. Tonight, I think we're supposed to be about 15, but we did get up. The high today was like 32, 33. That's why we feel like we can do a little bit of cleaning. We do have another one doozy coming in, I think on Friday, when we get down to single digits again. Hopefully we can have everything cleaned up, ready to go by then.
I don't even think we had a cow slip at all. I think they did really well.
As far as I know, we didn't have anything to do the splits.
Took it easy, went slow, and I think they all did really well.
I've got 2 water tanks still froze, which out of about 25 tanks, that's pretty good.
It's really good.
And one of them is still leaking water. It's just the tank's froze over, and I can't get a heater in it to thaw the ice out. So Mother Nature will have to do Mother Nature things, but I'm gonna go in here and turn the barn on, pipelines on the wash, and we'll keep cleaning and see where things go from there.
just trying to get the chunks washed off of here where the cows stand to get milked. Even though it got to 32 today, by the time milking comes around, the temps are already going to be dropping. Everything's going to start refreezing, so Lance is afraid we're already using too much water. But we're just trying to clean it as much as possible while we have the chance. And so we can see it washing here. And it looks like we might have one milker froze up. So Lance went down to the basement to, haha, he got it. What was it?
The sensor's not opening up.
Is it froze? No?
It's giving trouble. Since I closed this window up, this hole,
Yeah.
I haven't had much, I haven't used any salt anywhere.
Right.
The bars have been
Those
staying.
patio doors make a huge difference.
Yeah, if we ever get them on that side.
We could just find some more. I think all these patio doors came off of Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace,
Yeah.
anywhere they were on sale or trying to get rid of them. And they've done wonders. So we'd really like to get the south side done. We just haven't found any more.
But this will help things in here start, it'll feel warmer. There won't be frozen manure and ice and stuff in here. It may be a little slick in the morning, but then after that, we're gonna be above freezing. We shouldn't have to worry about it. But hopefully that south sun coming in here will dry a bunch of this out this afternoon. Then we'll have tonight's cow manure on it. Hopefully it won't be slick in the morning, but better than what it was. Now you don't have to worry about tripping over a boulder and about busting your head open. You trip over one of them pieces of cow manure and it ain't fun. It ain't fun. We got it doing.
Barely. Oh. So when we were making our windbreak, I guess we accidentally put a good alfalfa bale right there, and the cows that are out at night tore the fence down, eating at it. So we got to take it out, put the fence back up. Poor ladies, their midnight snack is gone.
They'll probably try to go under it. Got to keep the hogs from going under.
You want me to pull that in?
Can. So we're gonna check this heifer here. Looks like she's out looking for a place to domino, aka have a baby. And now that she's beside the road, that means that everybody's gonna know what's going on. And I bet I have 10 cars come down to the house. You know, you got a new baby up there, or they're gonna come by and say, you know, you got a cow with feet sticking out. You just have to say, I'll go check it.
So this heifer that's along the fence that's right next to a busy side road, we are going to see if we can get her to come in so that she's not calving in 12 degrees tonight.
Look for the gate, dear lady. Look for the gate. Come on. Look for the hole. There you go. There you go. No.
Almost there. We found it! I don't know if y'all saw that, but he about busted it getting out of the Can-Am. Don't mind us. We're going to just take us a nice little stroll down the driveway. No, get back on the road. There you go. Why are we doing the serpentine? No, because you want some feed. We got some feed over here. Come on. You want to let her eat and then we'll put her under the shed?
Yeah, we'll let her just stay out here for now.
They're just getting started milking and Lance got a call that we've got a air leak or air problems. We're going to go figure out what's going on.
I don't know what to do for it. Maybe wrap it for now so we can milk.
So that airline is galvanized pipe. So either we accidentally nicked it with a shovel when we were trying to clean the frozen manure off, or 25 years of manure has just ate at it. So we're going to attempt to patch it as best we can to get through milking tonight.
Coming up through the floor, got a hole blowed in it right at the bottom. It's like all them other galvanized pipes in there.
Don't trust that. Ideally, we needed the air compressor off, bleed the lines, but that would have shut down all of milking, and they already had the first 2 bunches in there. So we did the very best we could. Hopefully that'll get us through the next couple of milkings till we figure out how we're gonna permanently fix this. Oh my goodness. He's gonna go babysit the milk barn. He dropped me and the kids off so we can get dinner started. They're out of school for yet another day. The roads are getting better, but I guess some pipes burst at the school, so. Okay, regarding the airline situation, I think Lance figured out a way to fix it.
I've got a plan in place, and I've been gathering up air fittings and hose and lines and fixed pipe and stuff to hook it up where we can use it, and that'll give us time to get a game plan on actual fixing the original line. Basically, we're gonna have a backup for the backup for the backup. On a dairy farm, you can never have too many backups. I'll promise you that. If anybody says you don't need a backup plan, I got a backup plan for everything. I got backup air compressors, I got backup fittings.
So let's go see if we can back up the airline.
We're gonna run a new airline down into the basement of the dairy barn. A lot of you probably didn't know that we have a basement in our barn. that all of our milk lines actually run into. And we've got holes in the concrete that loop up, put it up into the actual milking pit. All the actual components for the pipelines and sensors and stuff is pulsators to run the milkers. They're all below ground underneath the milking pit. So I have my airlines come from where it's broke back down some PVC sleeves into the basement, and I can hook in, splice into the lines, and feed, bypass the broken part. But that in turns, I've got to run a new line all the way from the compressor into the basement, all the way to the back wall, which is about 100 foot, which we're going to run it with PEX pipe, so it's not going to be that big a deal. The hardest part is all the airlines coming out of my air tank are copper, and I cannot sweat copper. I need another on and off valve in that line to make everything jive. We're going to run everything, try to get a game plan on that. I can do it a couple different ways. Sweating it would be the best. I do have a guy that can come sweat it, and he said he would come down and put a valve in it, but his schedule may be kind of tied up today, so we'll see. But we're gonna do our best to see if we can't get this deal knocked out.
The good news is, after further review of the video, we did not nick it with the shovel.
What's in this box? Hoses, milk hoses. Do we want to run through this? I think we run up here. Okay, that's fine. I thought going up here, and then I get some zip ties, and I zip tie it to.
Yeah.
That big tie. You want to go over that top line right there? Either that or let it run out here and turn and go up this and over. You go see what's coming through in there. On one side of the wires. Can you feed it to me now? I need you to get it. No. What am I hitting on down there?
Go ahead. Whoop, hang on. Okay.
Which one do we have?
Where is it going exactly? You're all the way to the wall over here.
I'm not for sure yet. You got enough reach in there? I'm taking all down there. I mean, I'd want it's spicy. I'm gonna say right now, I don't need splicing. Got it up there. I pull this through there. I'm gonna put that deal on the wall right here. As long as I had enough to come over to,
Okay.
about right there.
And then go another line.
Yeah, then I'll drop down with them fittings. Then I'll splice, drop down on the splice into this hose.
And that runs your,
That should.
that's the one that comes across for the,
Yeah, so
on the other side.
right here it comes through this hole.
Okay.
Comes from
From the pipe up there.
from the pipe up there, runs down, it goes through the hole here to this other side.
Okay.
So I was just gonna tee into this,
Yeah.
put that regulator right here,
Okay.
and then I'll tee, my tee's already up there.
Yeah.
The only thing I'll have to do,
Just cut that pipe off. Okay. I didn't remember how we had it. I forgot about having that.
yeah, so this right here feeds, and then this line goes all the way up there to that button.
Yeah.
So I just thought put a regulator here, tee into this, and then that sends it to both stalls, and I just have to rehook it up, the tee that's up there, I've got to unhook it from the galvanized line. I have to tie into it over there. This is the main line right here. This is
Okay.
the one that's got the hole in it back there.
Okay.
I need an on and off valve right here. Because I can't shut this line.
Okay.
I can't shut this line off, but in the back. If I had an on and off here, then all I'd have to do is splice in up here with this line here. So this runs our iodine pump that puts iodine to our stalls, to our gun, to pre-dip and post-dip the cows. That's what this regulator does. So the plan's gonna be is I'm gonna take this regulator off here and I'm gonna go get another regulator like this. And I'm gonna put a T here and I'm gonna put both these regulators off this one port. The problem I'm gonna have is this is a 3/4 inch and that's what I want to run. But this T reduces to half. So I don't know how hard it's gonna be. I may have to change this T out to do it right. And to do that, I'm gonna have to start back there taking this galvanized pipe apart all the way up here, which is gonna stink. I mean, I'm just gonna flat out tell you. Need some water? I was hoping that was a 3/4 inch, but that's only half. It's not what I wanted to see. Oh. Half inch. Perfect world. That'd have been a 3/4 that would have screwed right in there.
But it's a half.
But it's a half.
So we gotta go get another one of those.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to take this loose. I need 3/4, 3/4, 3/4.
Okay.
This T is not the right T. I need to take all this loose, but to do that, the only union is back here
Okay.
for this pipe that runs to this air compressor. I gotta take it one, two, three, four. If I would have put a union in, like one of these, over here, I could just bust it loose and do it. But you know, we don't think like that around here.
We like a challenge.
Am I overthinking it? probably thinking it. Because that's 3/4 inch. Why do I gotta bring it over to here? Why can't I just splice it in right there? What do I gain? Because if I have it spliced into there, oh, yep, I can't do that. Yep, I see. Because if I want to put air to my flush valves, I can't do it. Yeah. I was thinking I could run the line in right there, which would work in theory. But these go to my flush valves in there. And a lot of times, as long as my other air compressor is working, I can fill my flush tank and that air compressor will run, keep the flush valves from leaking. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to what I was gonna do to begin with. What happens when my brain starts thinking? Start telling you stuff, oh, you're overthinking. And you just gotta step back, take a minute, think about it. And let's see if we can get this to turn loose. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh. Houston, we are cooking. See if you can hold that up. It's my elbow's hitting up there.
Okay.
We'll unhook this out. Huh. Just broke my valve. Go figure. Okay, so we're going to need a 1/4 inch T and another one of these valves.
And this time, can you make it to where we won't have to take everything off?
Well, maybe. Who would want to do something
I
like
mean,
that?
since you got it off anyways.
I mean, we may just go back with PEX pipe anyways.
Oh.
But we'll see. I have a feeling that my distance is not going to be right by the time I'm said and done. So let me think here. 3/4 inch T. I'm going to make several trips to Ace today. So let's go a 3/4 inch T, a snub, a little short piece to screw into that, 3/4 inch T, another valve, put our other T on, put a union.
So does that mean you need 2 T's and a union?
Well, I can use this T back. But if I want to make it where I can take it on and off again,
Right.
or I PEX it from there to here with PEX pipe, and then if I ever need it, I just cut the PEX pipe.
Will PEX pipe last as long?
Run it as an airline, it'll probably last my lifetime.
Okay.
It'd be Steiger's problem someday, not mine.
Lucky him. It'll do it.
But I can already tell you, ain't gonna work.
With the size?
I can only go to here.
Okay.
Can't move it. I don't think there's
Too long?
it's gonna be too long. If I was just sweating it in, I could just do it the valve length. So I phoned a friend. He's gonna come see if he can sweat a line in. I love it. Love it, I love it, I love it. They ain't long enough. I'll go ahead and hook a few of these up. I really don't want to hook much of this up. If he's going to come sweat this, it'd be a lot easier if I had all this out of the way. So, we will put a few things on here, go from there. I'm certain this thing ain't broke. I need to take that'll slide up on that. That'll be for my tip dipper. This will be, I'll put this on this side for my flush valves. PEX will come into there for my airflow out. This valve will always have to be turned on. Does this valve need to be over here? No. We don't need to do nothing like that. Then we'll put this in. Screw it into here. I better stand on one leg and jump up and down while I'm doing it. There you go. Okay, so this will go to here. That will take care of that. That'll go to there. Let me go get my cutters real quick. Okay, so that'd do that. All this was tight. Then add a valve here. Put a valve there. Now, what do I want to do here? Hold that. Not even touch. Now, put this back on. That way, if I ever need to take it off, it'll be easier. Then, we'll take one of these wooden jiggers. Okay. Now, I can make it work. I don't like how the angle it's going in at. Yeah, 1 inch. See, I can't.
You don't want to permanently fix the top because you need it out of the way to get to the bottom. But if he doesn't get here before 4, you'll have to temporarily get the top part going for milking.
Well, yeah.
And we can't cut the bottom pipe till he gets here to
Solder it.
to solder it.
I need a 1/4 inch elbow.
And a valve or a 1-inch valve.
Another 1 inch. That's got to go in the elbow. But see what I really want, one of them ball valves I was talking about, that's what I want right here. No,
Okay.
I put that in the wrong place. I want a valve where I can shut this line on and off.
Okay.
Okay, so we're headed back to Ace. I told you I'd be going back. The phone call, when I phoned a friend, he's going to come and sweat this valve in for me. I think that'll be the best way to do it. Not sure when he's going to get here, but with milking time approaching, I don't want to cut it. I need to get it finished hooked up, so let's get her done.
Well, I'm out of time. He can't get to Ace and back before I need to go get the kids. So, hopefully I'll get back and be able to help him finish, unless he's already got it done by the time I get back. So, that's going to be all for this video. We've got another cold snap coming in tonight. We're going to get down to I think 9 degrees. So, just when we thought we were over this, it is coming back. So, you guys stay warm, stay safe. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.